Hey guys, this is Joanna and how are you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to talk to you today about foreclosures, how to avoid foreclosures, and what is it that you can do as a home buyer if you have had a foreclosure in the past years. So stay tuned. And welcome back. I'm here with Johan Alvarez with Altera Home Loans.
Johanna, thanks so much for having me again.
Hi Johan, absolutely. Johan and myself have been serving the Greater Triangle area for many years, and we've helped hundreds of families with their home sale and their home purchase. So without further ado, I would like Johan to tell you everything there is to know about foreclosures. I know a lot of you are due to paying that mortgage already, and you might be wondering whether or not it's worth selling your house. Or, what do you do? Do you do a short sale? Do you do a foreclosure? Is it the market where you do that? And what do you do if you need to buy another house in the next year? So, Johan, tell me a little bit about your perspective as a lender and what do you recommend for a home buyer and also for a home seller that is thinking about a foreclosure?
Well, I know that it could be an uncomfortable topic, right? Foreclosures, but forbearance is coming up to its end,
Yes.
pretty soon. So a topic that may be relevant to hopefully not that many people out there, but
Hopefully.
but it is a reality, right? Foreclosures, the situations that may have taken place, especially during COVID, that have led some people into foreclosure. So number one, don't be afraid to talk to your lender, to your servicer. Reach out and ask for help. So since 2008, Joanna, as we mentioned in a previous video, a lot of lenders have come up with different programs to be able to help families avoid foreclosure. Mm-hmm. The bank does not want to foreclose, although a lot of people think that that's what they want to do.
Right.
It's very expensive for the bank to do so. So there's a lot of programs that are in place to help prevent a foreclosure. So
Especially now, right?
Definitely, especially
Yes.
now, especially with this whole COVID situation, forbearance
Right. Yes.
being a program that was implemented. Talk to your lender, talk to the mortgage servicer, and figure out which options you have to be able to keep your home with a home preservation program. That's what they call it.
Right. Okay. And if you have to have foreclosure, there's no other way. Let's say you had a foreclosure. What are the conditions for you to buy a home in the future?
Right, so if you've exhausted all options and the only alternative is a foreclosure, right? And again, by saying that you've exhausted all options, I mean you tried to liquidate, you tried to sell the home, because right now there's a lot of equity in properties in our market. If you are not able to sell and you have to go through a foreclosure, you're able to obtain financing again. After the foreclosure, it could take a little bit longer depending on the program that you apply for to obtain financing again, but it is possible. All right, there may be a waiting period with conventional or with FHA or with a different type of program that may make financing available, but you have to talk to your lender and just figure out what the waiting period is, because it is possible.
All
There
right.
is a way to avoid foreclosure, Joanna, and the last thing that you may want to do is what's called a deed in lieu of foreclosure. Mm-hmm. And a deed in lieu of foreclosure is when you actually relinquish the property over to the lender, to the servicer, so that way you don't get into a foreclosure.
Go. Thank you so much. Thank you, Johan. I appreciate your time. And if you have any other questions, our information there, subscribe to our channel, connect with me and with Johan, and we'll be able to walk you through steps needed to not have a foreclosure, but to be able to buy something in case you have had one. Thank you again.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
See